welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, I'm Nilanda. I'm 30 years old. I live in Rhode Island and I am a hardcore BTS army, for sure. And this weekend, I'll be in New York City for the Global Citizen Festival where Jung Kook will be performing. So I figured it'd be kind of fun just to vlog my experience at the festival as well as just, a weekend in New York type thing. So let's get packing. This is what I laid out for like my festival outfit. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. Honestly, I don't really care so much about how it looks. It's a lot. Let me try it on. Okay, so I think this is the general look. I mean, I don't care so much about like what I look like necessarily, although I do think the outfit's like fine. It's more so about the rain, because it's going to rain all weekend. It's gonna rain all day. It's gonna rain tonight, it's gonna rain tomorrow, like it's gonna be raining. So I wanted to wear things that I feel like won't soak through as much as like maybe something that's cotton will. So I think these materials are better for that. And also I'll be wearing a raincoat and probably a poncho over it. So I'm probably gonna look more like this, you know? So, and also I bought covers for my shoes because I'm not trying to have wet shoes or wet socks, none of that. But I don't know if I should wear these, which are my stomping boots and give me a lot of height, or if I should just wear these, which are sneakers. They have a little bit of height to them though, but just not as much as these. However, if I have to, like run bulletproof, run, yeah, you gotta run, the sneakers might be better, you know? So I think I just have to go with the sneakers to be safe. And I will hope that I am surrounded by short people. I wanted to film myself actually packing, but I kind of drew a blank for like 20 minutes, so didn't want to waste everyone's time by filming that. Anyway, now that I think I have everything, let me show you. So I have 3 different bags here. So after the concert, me and Kunti are actually splitting up. She's going home and I am spending the night at my friend's house. So I have a backpack with things for that. We're gonna do brunch together the next day on Sunday. So I have clothes for that and I have like pajamas to sleep in and obviously need toiletries and stuff. So this is like my big backpack and this is what I'll carry on the bus home. Stopping at my friend's house in New York is the first stop tonight because I'm going to grab the spare keys from her and leave some stuff there. Basically, she's probably going out on Saturday, so when I'm done with the concert, probably at like 11 or something, she'll probably be out. And I'm gonna be way too tired to like go out and join her, you know? And probably absolutely freaking disgusting because I will look like a drowned rat in the rain. Anyway, all I have in this bag, which is again intended to be dropped off at my friend's house, so anything in this bag I will not have with me during the lineup, during the festival, etc. Pajamas to sleep in and like socks and stuff. I have my outfit for Sunday brunch. I think I might pack an extra pair of shoes in here just like to wear for the brunch day, mainly because I assume my shoes are not gonna get ruined, but like, you know, you never know, just in case. And this is what I'm taking into the festival. Of course, it's my Claire concert bag. I have earplugs hanging here. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but you know, I do get worried that like, you know, my eardrums are gonna be effed up one day because I do go to a lot of concerts, so it's probably better if I put them in. I just have some Altoids and I have a little Lemona. Oh, this is Namjoon. Sometimes I had a couple Jung Kook ones before, but this one's a Namjoon one in case, you know, I need that energy. And right, I'm gonna have my phone and my external power bank in here as well. My external power bank is just charging right now, so imagine it in here. And then inside the actual bag, I have AirPods. Just assume I'll put them in like in line and stuff. I have a charger for my phone, and then I have this bag which is like a lot of little things. It has some light makeup in it. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna put any on, but like just in case, you know. But I have pills in this little travel Advil case, which is really just Advil, allergy medicine, and I think like a couple Tums or something. And then I have my toothbrush and like toothpaste, floss, etc., cleanser in here just because I would like to be able to step out of line and hopefully go to like a coffee shop or something, just use the restroom and just kind of like freshen up. And then I also have my wallet, of course. I have a couple of like emergency liquid IVs in here. I have wet wipes. Oh, and then of course I have my tickets. And I don't know what it is, but you have to print them out, so which is like kind of surprising because obviously it's like you print them out. But yeah, so they're in this baggie. Make sure they're not gonna get wet because obviously gonna rain. And also the backside of the bag is clear, so I'm hoping they can just like scan it through. The only other things I might add into it are like snacks and stuff. Okay, so that's it for this bag. And then I also have this bag, which I'm gonna definitely take with me in line. The intention is that this bag itself will be pretty empty by the time I have to go to the festival. So like I'll probably either fold it up or tie it up and just attach it to my concert bag. I have some snacks in here. I'm sure Kunti will bring some as well. But I have a couple of mini Cliff Bars and I have some Chewies here. And the ones that don't get eaten, I'll probably throw into my bag as well. I don't know if they'll be allowed in or not, but for some festivals, some events I've gone to, when they say they're not allowed, I've been able to sneak things in anyway. Like for Lollapalooza, they technically weren't allowed, but when I went through like security, like the guy who took my bag didn't care. And let me tell you that like one bag of nuts really came through for me. So I have my shoe covers that I showed you just because I don't want to like wear them out before I need them. So it's not supposed to rain until like 6 in the morning. So I'll probably wait until about then to put them over my shoes. Then I have my poncho, which I'm gonna wear over my rain jacket just so I can hopefully stay as dry as possible. I also have hand warmers to put in my pockets. I have another set for Kunti as well. I'm intending to use these for the wait because in case it's like cold at night versus the actual festival. But then again, it's like, what do I know? It might be really cold because of the rain and stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, so that's everything I'm packing. That's everything I'm bringing with me. And I will catch you a little later tonight. See how insane I look right now?
Today, I'm thrilled to be here with my friend Sophia to call for action in women's power around the world. For countless women and girls around the world, empowerment starts with economic independence.
It's Monday. Good morning, almost good afternoon. I am back and I'm ready to talk about how insane this weekend was. Got a hot cup of tea here. Oh, it's very hot. Put the tea down because it's very hot and I'm in my bed here and I'm not trying to spill it. I need to be as cozy as possible today. I don't know how much footage I actually grabbed because I'll be honest, it wasn't a lot. I thought I was gonna vlog more, but unfortunately, I couldn't. Like, this weekend was just so much. So here's the story time. I got to New York around like midnight or so. I stopped at my friend's house to leave my stuff there. There wasn't that many people ahead of me. It was nothing like Good Morning America. Good Morning America, I came similar time, like midnight the day before, day of type of thing, and the line was like insane. But for Global Citizen, it was not too crazy. There's maybe like 100 people ahead of me. That's what it was according to like the people ahead of me. Anyway, so basically the way it happens is you just kind of sit it out and wait, and me and Kunti, we really roughed it out, stuck it out. And it didn't start raining yet, but I realized as I was looking for the things I packed to protect myself from the inclement weather, I didn't have with me because I left it in my backpack that I dropped off at my friend's house. So I waited until I had a couple other friends join us so then I could leave, and I took an Uber right back to my friend's house and grabbed the things I needed. And conveniently, when we hopped into the Uber, it started to rain. What I had forgotten was my poncho, my shoe covers, my hand warmers, my emergency like foil blanket thingy, all things that I needed like ASAP. So despite the fact that I had to pay $50 for an Uber to take me there and back, it was unfortunately my fault. Like, truly, my dumbass forgot to take that stuff with me, and those are things I really needed though. So like, I would not have survived without them. And so let me talk about how grateful I am for my own planning, because here are the things that I think really came in through for me was that most of my clothes stayed pretty dry throughout the whole ordeal, from being in line the morning of throughout the whole show. The only time I effed up, and it was towards the end, was when at some point my actual sleeve of the clothes I was wearing got wet, which made my body wet, which definitely makes you colder, obviously. But for the majority of the day, I was pretty dry, in the sense of I had my outfit on, my rain jacket over that, and a poncho over that, which was really, really helpful. Like, the poncho will save you for sure. The shoe covers that I bought from Amazon, also super, super helpful. Kept my socks dry, my feet dry, and my sneakers are not ruined. Like, that was super clutch. There's nothing else to say other than that the rain was tough, man. It rained all day. As soon as it hit from 6 a.m. until the time I left, which is probably 10 change or something, it really was raining on and off the whole day. There were definitely at times where it was heavier than others, or it was a constant shower to a drizzle to a sprinkle, but there's nothing to say other than I toughed it out, and you gotta do what you gotta do. But seeing Jung Kook, this is what happens every single time I do this stuff to see BTS or a member of BTS, and it's like I rough and tough it out to see them, because seeing them up close really is a different experience. Like, I've seen BTS before, but from very far away. Like, I've been in the nosebleeds, and I will enjoy that with every ounce of my being too. But at the times where I've been able to see members up close doing their solo performances, like J-Hope at Lollapalooza last year, Suga at the August D concert, and then also Jung Kook from Good Morning America and Global Citizen, it's so different being able to see them as people and just being able to watch them on stage versus having to use the screen, which is amazing, and I think that's definitely an experience worth having. I do wish that the camping culture wasn't so intense sometimes, but it is what it is, and unfortunately that's always going to happen. And at the end of the day, there's only going to be a handful of people who will actually be that extreme and come a week in advance or something. Because if I came the morning of, midnight the morning of, there was only 100 people ahead of me, you know what I mean? So that was just not a lot, especially when the stage and the area is so big. Between the stage and the extended part of it, I feel like everyone who was there pretty early had a good view. I do think that what's kind of a bummer is that I got kind of screwed in the sense of getting into the venue, just because with the bag check line and the scanning ticket stuff, at that point, no matter how close you are to the front of the line, if you get the shit end of the stick in the sense of the person who is scanning your ticket is taking too long, or your ticket doesn't scan, or the person in front of you has an issue, or the machine for the bag check line needs to be restarted, you're kind of shit out of luck. And that's what happened to me. And also, at one point I got through, but my friend was kind of stuck behind the line because they had to reset the machine, and I And I could have probably just booked it and gotten a better spot, you know what I mean? I'm using better very generously here just because there wasn't like I had a terrible spot or anything where it ended up being, you know, like I could still see plenty. There was definitely a few people ahead of me, like maybe 4 or 5 people, but I also got a good enough view because people were shorter than me. Obviously, it's different because people put their phones up and stuff, but like generally speaking, I could see without any struggle, you know? So I'm very happy that I didn't take any stomping boots with me. I didn't need to take platform boots with me. My feet were pretty comfortable for the night. I think there was at one point towards like maybe the last hour and a half or something, they started to like hurt, but probably just because they were in the same like position the whole day. Despite being in the rain for literally like 20 hours, I don't feel like I'm getting sick or nothing. I don't feel like I'm catching a cold or anything, which is good. I mean, there might be a couple of like, I think my throat feels okay. My nose feels okay. I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow though, because I'm having like hot tea, and I had some ginger chews and like the side cams and stuff too in an emergency in the morning as well. So I'm hoping that any type of cold is like not happening here. So, but yeah. And then another great part about this weekend, obviously aside from seeing Jung Kook, like that was like the main goal, and obviously I saw him, it was amazing, it was great. I'm so lucky that I've been able to see Jung Kook twice, and they're both like technically for free, you know? So I'm absolutely counting my blessings, and I'm very grateful about all the armies that I meet and how much fun I have, and all these experiences are definitely something like truly for the books. It can be a lot when I'm going through them, but then it's like I see the member who I'm like here for, and it's just like any type of stress or like tension or whatever just totally melts away, and I have such a great time for however long the set is, and then it's just like, wow, it was so worth it. So I crashed at my friend's house that night, and then the following morning we had brunch together before I headed home, and that was really, really lovely. I wish I could have stayed longer, but just because with the bus schedule, there weren't a lot of great options, and I didn't want to get home too late yesterday because I wanted to like be in my bed and chill, which here we are in my bed and chilling. But yeah. So my friends Dorothy and Rosa, who I met while I was in Korea last year, they both live in New York now, and so they let me stay at their place, and we had brunch together, and it was really amazing. Again, I'm literally say it all the time, but I'm so grateful for that Korea trip and the amount of people I've met through that trip, the amount of people that I've still like talked to. I think I was just extremely grateful for things this weekend, and I feel like honestly, I feel a bit like a broken record sometimes when I talk about gratitude and just how grateful I am for that trip or for the people I meet and this, that, and blah, blah, blah. But like, I really am, and I really love that feeling, and I think that in the last like couple years or so, I've been a lot more aware of my gratitude, and I think that recognizing the moments where I feel the most grateful has really helped me, I don't know, appreciate life more or enjoy life more. Just like, I don't know, I feel like this is part of the whole idea of like being intentional and manifesting, and just it's all those things, because it makes you really like, I don't want to say like beat in your life, but like it makes the impact of your life different. I don't know, it just feels like it makes living life, it makes me feel like it gives the life that I'm living a new sense of meaning, you know, almost like a deeper sense, or one that like it hits home a little harder or something, you know. It's like these are the moments where I feel like I'm the most intentional, the most grateful, and I feel like this is when I like my life the most, you know. And I feel like recognizing the reasons why is so important for me to like continue doing the things that make me feel that way, you know. The weekend itself was a lot like mentally and physically, but not exactly camera worthy, you know what I mean? Because like, girl, I looked like a drowned rat golem that crawled out of the sewer for the majority of the weekend. And also here in Rhode Island, it's also kind of rainy and dreary out. It's like the perfect day for me to like lounge around and just be comfortable in my bed, and I don't know, catch up on watching stuff and like, I don't know, planning the rest of my week and whatnot. But yeah, that was my weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video wasn't like the most exciting, but that's what happened, and that was my life. If you like videos like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.